2, 1. Yar. Welcome back, everybody. I will be posting videos soon, don't you worry. My father was a drinker and a fiend. If you can name that quote from the movie, drop it to me in my inbox. Instagram at JESSEDIGRAPPA. Or I believe there's a shoot me a text button in the podcast description. Yeah, and on that note, last week's sound was a Zin can. So, some of y'all were not very close. Oh yes, but I will be doing videos soon, maybe make my own Instagram account, probably own TikTok account. I brought that up because I lost my phone a couple days ago. I'll have another one soon, but I can't take video today. Not that it matters, but we'll be, I don't know, skipping that next time or some or other. Alright. Should we just dive in like we do so well? Get in there like swimwear. Is that a double entendre? A pun? Who the fuck knows? Now I'm letting my beard grow out a little bit. Ready? What should my sound of the week be? Let's see what's in my drawer. Okay, here's one. Maybe. Let's see if it sounds good first. There we go. That was one. I'll just do it one more time. Alright. Drop your guesses to my inboxes. I shared them a minute ago. For this one, I'll send you $5 if you get it right. Remember, it was in my desk drawer, my top one, my junk drawer. So, just fire away. That one is a little harder. You get 2 guesses. Alright. Let's just go. This one is from Am I the Asshole? But on Reddit it's AITAH. I'm 25, male, and gay. My sister is 31, and her husband, 33. I was out with her husband having a few drinks, and he got really touchy and flirty. Like, really. I stopped it when he leaned in to kiss me. Oh. smokes, dude. I told my sister and she was livid. ... with me. She knew he was bi and they are in an open relationship. She said their rule is that they don't tell each other their, let's put it, conquests. She complained that I ruined that privacy. But how was I meant to know? I said maybe you should have a rule to avoid family and friends. Yeah. She told me to stop getting involved in their relationship. It's been about 2 weeks and she hasn't spoken to me. I spoke to our mother today. And apparently my sister's relationship has ran into a big problem. You think? Not to him, but to them. A couple of dummies. I mean, it's his dumbass fault for trying to do the sibling thing. No siblings are ever gonna like that one, and that's weird. There's so many things that are weird about that one. Yeah, family, friends, people you know, just know. At least, if you're gonna do something like that. Ooh, here's one that could be, I don't know. Depends who you are, I suppose, but this again is from Am I the Asshole? But this one's actually spelled out. A few months ago, I, 28F, started a new D&D campaign and I invited a few friends. One of them, Sarah, asked if her friend Anne could join. Anne is a mom who doesn't get many chances to hang out with adults, so I agreed, even though I knew she might be flaky due to childcare responsibilities. I asked Anne if she could attend at least the first few sessions to get familiar with the game, and she agreed. She then proceeded to cancel, mostly last minute, every proposed first session for the next 2 months. I told her I'm sorry, but if she can't make it to the next proposed session, she won't be in long campaigns. Still welcome to join one-shots, though. She apologized, and she said she'll make it. Hold on. I'm gonna go let the dog out real quick. What's up, buddy boy? Nah, where was I? Oh yeah, she then proceeded to cancel, mostly last minute, every proposed first section for the next 2 months. I told her I'm sorry, but she can make the next proposed session. She won't be in long campaigns. Still welcome to join the one-shots, though. She apologized and said she'll make it. She made it, but brought her toddler without asking. As soon as they came, the kid needed to use the bathroom. He made a mess, since he can't fully use an adult toilet yet. I told Anne that's fine, but asked her to clean it up. This surprised her, and she started being a bit on edge. We finally sat down at the table, and the kids started running around looking for things to do. I was a bit stressed out by this. Anne noticed and put him in her lap. But now the kid was at the table, which was covered in mini figurines, dice, pretty pictures, and maps, most being a choking hazard, along with glasses of various drinks. How old is this kid? I need to know. Toddler. He can't fully use an adult toilet yet. Okay, so he's what, like 2.5, 3, 4 possibly. Alright, I guess that helps a little bit. The kids started fussing about wanting to play with them. I was telling Anne no, because it's not safe. She told me he's gentle and doesn't put stuff in his mouth. We bickered while her kid was throwing a tantrum. Oh, Lord. After the kid knocked over a glass, I loudly asked her to step out into the backyard and calm him down a bit while I make the table safer. Better not be my glass. She did, visibly embarrassed, and I removed everything except for plain-looking papers, pens, and paper cups. I also did my best to calm down, as this entire thing stressed me out to hell and back at this point. Damn. Let me tell you something. You've had a really good life if this is the type of situation that stresses you out to hell and back, because to me that's like hell and back is a lot of stress. And if this is the thing that takes you there, you've had a damn good life. Stay blessed. They came back and things were fine for a minute. That is, until my dog came out of my bedroom to drink water. Ooh. Now I remember, yeah. Now, I don't have many house rules, but I have one that's important. Ignore the dog. They were informed of that before coming over. The kid spotted her and yelled, "Doggy!" and put him down to say hi. He made a full speed beeline at my dog while making grabbing motions and yelling. Oh, that'd be terrifying if you were a dog. She didn't even say how big it was. I mean, honestly, sometimes the big ones are much bigger scaredy cats than the small ones. You know, those small ones be wild. And they think they're 10 feet tall. Freaking chihuahuas and shit. Alright. I stopped him by stepping out in front of him. He ran into me, fell down, and started crying. Anne started screaming at me. I screamed back and very swiftly told her to get the fuck out of my home. Sarah was annoyed and told us it took them an hour and a half to get to me. They went with Anne since they carpooled. Damn. Okay. The rest stayed. It was awkward for half an hour or so, but we ended up having fun and they even stayed for the night. I then woke up to the local Facebook groups and people's Instagram stories calling me a controlling asshole, saying I'm discriminating against various players, being too strict, and have a dangerous dog. To add insult to injury, Sarah, who I've been friends with for years, is not speaking to me. I mean, I'm sure it's extremely difficult to live life, possibly as a single parent with a small child, but you gotta tell people. And, like, you know, bring some Legos for the kid. Come on. Maybe he's too young for Legos. But, you know, some entertainment. Okay, damn. I didn't save as many stories as I thought I did. We got this one, and then one more, and then we're going playing Russian roulette like last time. This one is on some chick's YouTube subreddit, but the tag she has for it is Petty Revenge. It was posted on Charlotte Dobre YouTube. I don't know what that means, but I live in a neighborhood with an insufferable HOA, but I follow the rules to the letter. Despite this, the HOA president, let's call her Karen, has always had it out for me. She nitpicks everything. My grass is too long when it's freshly cut. My trash bins are out too early when they're put out at the correct time. And she even once tried to fine me because my car was too dirty in my own driveway. Holy smokes. I understand, like, this must be frustrating this person, but how could you just not laugh in that neighbor's face? But the final straw, she tried to fine me $500 for having a non-approved mailbox. Mind you, my mailbox was already there when I bought the house, and it was identical to every other mailbox in the neighborhood. I politely pointed this out. Karen smirked and said, "Well, I don't like it. You'll need to replace it or pay the fine." Alright, Karen, let's play. I went through the HOA rulebook line by line and found a section stating that any changes to neighborhood aesthetics had to be approved by the city first. So I called the city inspector, who was very interested in the fact that the HOA had been changing regulations without permits. Turns out the HOA had illegally enforced multiple aesthetic changes, mailboxes, fences, even driveway colors, without ever getting city approval. The city launched an investigation, and the HOA was slapped with over $20,000 in fines for violations. Karen tried to come after me for reporting them, but I hit her with, "I'm just following the rules, Karen. You understand, right?" And the best part, she had to replace her own mailbox because it wasn't compliant with city regulations. Enjoy your fines, Karen. Holy fuck, that's hilarious. And then they had a note. I just want to note that I'm new to Reddit, and this is a fresh account I made just to post this for Charlotte. Please enjoy my petty revenge. Angel emoji, heart emoji. Yeah, who the fuck is Charlotte? Alright, this one is a little bit longer. Maybe, Nah, I was gonna say maybe we'll do a shorter episode, but we'll just keep going like we do. 30 minutes, give or take. Oh, today I did breath work in a sauna and then cold plunged right after. Because I'm healthy as shit. How about you? Alright, this one is in AITAH. My boyfriend, 31, and I, female 30, house is on a corner lot with a large disconnected garage in the back with a driveway. We have a road and sidewalk to the front and left side of us, a neighbor with a fence to the right, and an alleyway in the back. While my boyfriend and I were at work the other day, we each separately got a notification from our security system that there was someone in our driveway. When I pulled the live feed up, I saw what I thought might be a neighbor who lives down the road. I've never actually talked to him or seen him up close, so I wasn't 100%, and his large unleashed dog. My first assumption was that the dog had gotten out and he was trying to get it back. However, I watched him just mosey around the side of the house with his hands in his pockets. He was letting the dog sniff along the side of the house and then followed it all the way up our driveway to the garage. We have a fenced area between the garage and the house, and the guy watched the dog wander through the ajar fence and into the backyard while standing by our garage. What the Dude, the dim-witted balls on some people, the scary thing about somebody like this is it's either incredibly malicious, or it's completely what's the word, malignant? No. You know what? Oh fuck. He just isn't. It's he's not even aware that what he's doing is kind of strange or unwarranted. Maybe this dude had 15 siblings and they just were all in each other's shit and business all damn day. So he actually has no idea that a lot of people fucking need their space or some shit. Or he's a freako. Knows exactly what he's doing. He stood there for a good couple of minutes just looking into our garage and then into our covered porch. I finally said, "Hello," over the speaker on the security system, and he didn't reply. Fucking weirdo. Then I asked, "Is that your dog?" Thinking maybe he was trying to help a loose dog and didn't want to spook it. He answered, "Yes," to that. He then just kept hanging around while his dog was doing whatever in our backyard. My boyfriend then got on the speaker and said, "Can you please get off my property?" The neighbor then went into our backyard and grabbed the dog by the collar to walk it home. That evening, I got a Facebook message from a random lady, who I guess is this man's wife. holy cow. This is just getting... Ugh. I remember why I say this, but this is a weird one. She basically chewed both of us out for treating her husband like a criminal, thinking we're better than them because we have more money, treating them like trash, and embarrassing him in front of the neighborhood. My boyfriend and I were really taken aback by this. We've never even had any sort of direct contact with these people. I'll admit, we've both been a little on edge due to some car break-ins in our neighborhood within the last couple of weeks, and my boyfriend being bitten by a dog while on a walk. Oh, fuck, that sucks. It's probably a chihuahua. We've actually been looking to move because of this. Maybe we jumped the gun on judging this guy. However, I feel like it's a normal reaction to ask someone to leave when they're just loitering around your house. Also, who just lets their dog wander around someone's house and go into their fenced backyard? Am I the asshole? Fuck no! I do think, like, the ones I save... Well, now that I've started this podcast, this isn't true. But it used to be the ones I saved were, like, the obvious... No. Because, like, in a situation like that, I'm the type of person who cannot believe that these people even think what they're doing makes them the asshole. It's like, no, get the fuck off my property because I want you to. But that's cool. I mean, I feel like I've said this before. Some people definitely more sensitive than I, and I actually can, what's the word? Commend them for that. I lied on my resume and got by the employers, and I can smell when people have cancer. That is interesting. Should we just go for that one? It says subreddit is in self. It's by Calm Cucumber 252. Experiment 626. Meet Calm Cucumber 252. If anybody can tell me where Experiment 626 is from, I'll send you another quarter. Or a sticker of 626. Anyways, this sounds like made up, but let's just read it. Believe it or not, I can smell when someone has cancer. It is the most pungent smell ever, and only gets worse the stronger it is. As a child, my grandpa started smelling funny, and after a while, he was diagnosed with cancer. The smell got stronger as his cancer did, until he passed away. I thought nothing of it until my nan on the other side started smelling the same way, and it got stronger until she eventually got diagnosed and passed away too. That's when I started thinking, wait, maybe I can smell cancer, or maybe it's just a coincidence. I started smelling the smell at varying strengths for people in public, and always kind of thought in the back of my head, oh man, I think they've got cancer. Damn, you should probably tell them. Can you imagine? Walking past a dude on the street and he just slaps you with a card, you know, and you're just like, what the fuck? And he's like, you know, you turn around, he's already walked away, and you just read it. It's like, hey, I can smell cancer. You have it. Sorry, dude. Jared. However, it wasn't until my other granddad got cancer and he had to stay in hospital. And at 17, I got to go visit him in a hospice specifically for cancer patients. I could hardly walk in the building. There it was again. That smell. Do people secrete certain chemicals when they have cancer? I have a strong sense of smell, so I could possibly pick up on it. It's definitely not when they're going through chemo, because I can smell it on people who haven't started chemo yet. I am genuinely going crazy trying to find an answer. This smell is horrendous, and I just don't understand why I can smell it when nobody else seemingly can. Interesting. It was from 16 hours ago. Edit. On a long car journey right now, feeling a bit carsick, so won't be replying to any more comments for a while. This isn't an April Fool's. I'll repost it tomorrow if you really don't believe. We'll be contacting more research places too. Okay, but why repost it? Did you just like post it once a day? I have seen that title before too. That's weird. I just like was never interested in it. Wife came back and made it clear she's done. Someone kept hitting their car door into my car while I was in it, so I returned the favor. A Mormon friend got in trouble for having a disgusting picture on his phone. I don't even want to read that one. Am I the asshole for telling my brother-in-law to stop picking on my kids, or he's not coming on vacation? I'm going to assume no. I stuck a used pad to my neighbor's door to prove a point. Nice. Guy proposing steals bride's bouquet. Ooh. Okay, this is a quick one. This isn't wedding shaming. So this happened over 12 years ago. My boyfriend at the time, and the time now husband, brought me to a wedding as a +1. The bride and groom both went to our very small college. They were fresh out of college, so most of the guests were all in their 20s. During the reception, the bride and all the single ladies gather up so the bride can toss the bouquet. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, a guy comes up behind the bride, who is holding the bouquet over her head, poised to launch it into a crowd of hopeful women, and grabs the bouquet from the bride. Holy fucking shit, dude. You were asking to get shot at a wedding. Like you're Vito Corleone. Vito Corleone. Oh, I fucked up. Whatever. Then he gets on one knee in front of a bridesmaid, offers her the bouquet, and proposes. This bride's gonna cut off his head. Like, off with his head. She's gonna whip out a sword. You don't even know. She doesn't even know where she gets it at this point. She's so fucking mad. No one knows how to react. A good 5-10 seconds of absolute silence. Oh my god, I've always wanted to be in one of those situations. I still haven't been. I guess most people probably haven't been. Of absolute silence as everyone is trying to comprehend the sheer audacity. It's like in that 70s show, and he's like, my brain hurts, and then Red's like, that's your or he's like, Dad, I have a headache or something, and he's like, that's your brain trying to comprehend its own stupidity. The bridesmaid says yes, and everyone goes back to their table. To this day, I still find myself wondering if that groom is still alive and not buried in a ditch somewhere. No. To this day, I still find myself wondering if the bride knew and approved this proposal. From what I remember, the bride seemed surprised, but not upset. Either way, we left shortly after. Oh gosh. Any good comments? Sometimes the comments are the best part. The next title is, Am I the asshole for flashing my mother-in-law after she told me not to breastfeed my baby in my own house? Whew. Can't wait to have in-laws. Alright, that's probably the closest I've ever gotten to actual 30 minutes. I bid y'all adieu. Merci beaucoup. Et au revoir, Shoshana. There's a third movie quote. If you can get all three of those movie references, hopefully without looking them up, I'll send you $6.